Hey, good morning, Facebook. I hope all is well on this Tuesday. I wanted to go and do a live about something that affected many people. Actually, probably affected the entire US. And you saw a lot of posts yesterday, people saying, "Hey, my T-Mobile service is not working. My AT&T cell phone is not working. Verizon is not working. Zoom is not working." And yesterday, the US had a large problem with telecommunications. Essentially, it wasn't working. And many people believe that US was actually under what is called a DDoS attack. A DDoS attack, in simple terms, is when servers are overwhelmed. So think of it as like a faucet. You have a faucet and then you have the drain. And if you just keep the faucet running, eventually the water is going to go up, 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 and then it's going to overflow. And that's what a DDoS attack is. And many people believe that there's no way that you could have companies like AT&T, companies like Verizon, companies like Zoom, Facebook, Amazon, all of these companies that are pretty much separate. They have their own infrastructure, they have their own backup systems, they have everything separate. They don't really talk to each other when it comes to that. And how could all of these companies with no real relationship with each other just all of a sudden have similar issues? So Anonymous, which is a hacktivist group, they actually said that the US was under a DDoS attack. However, companies such as T-Mobile and AT&T, they're saying that this could have just been an internal error. They're investigating it, but they're not really giving a lot of details as far as what's happening. So we really don't know. Maybe in a couple of weeks, a couple of months, it's going to come out to say what happened yesterday. But this is just all to tell you, you have to have a plan. If you're in business and you have telecommunications, and if your phone system stopped working, what is your backup plan? How can you still reach out to your customers if you have no internet? So it's just something to think about. There is a cyber agency called CISA, which is the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency for the United States government, and they also are denying that there was no DDoS attack. So it's just weird. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I mean, I know what happened, but I don't know like what was the cause of it. Was it a cyber attack? Was it a foreign nation that's just testing, that's just warning the U.S.? I don't know. All I know is we just have to make sure that we're prepared. Make sure that, especially if you rely heavily on your cell phone, you have another ways of communicating. So for example, in our systems, we have where if our phone system in our office dies, it goes to our cell phone. We also have something in our voicemail that says if you can't reach us, email us, because apparently yesterday emails were still communicating. So let your customers know over the phone, this is such and such company, leave a message, and you can also try emailing us. So give your customers different ways of communicating with you. Don't rely on just one way, because we live in some crazy times now, and you have different things happening. And if your telecommunications, if your phone system stops working, if your email stops working, you just have to make sure that you have a plan, put it in writing, so that way if something does happen, you can revert to it. So have a great Tuesday, and I'll talk to you next time.